Drove 1,000 miles for Tinder girl, got grounded, zero regrets. I was 19 and had been talking to this girl online for a while. She was 18 and lived about 500 miles away. We had a lot in common and really hit it off. After a few months of talking, she invited me to come visit her for a weekend. I was excited but also nervous since we had never met in person before. I borrowed my dad's car and told him I was going on a road trip with some friends. I drove all day and finally arrived at her place around 10 p.m. She was even more beautiful in person, and we hugged for what felt like forever. We stayed up all night talking, laughing and cuddling. The next day, we went to the beach and had an amazing time. That night, we ended up sleeping together and it was incredible. I felt like I was on cloud 9. The next morning, I had to leave to get the car back in time. We hugged and kissed goodbye and I promised I would come back soon. The drive home was brutal. I was exhausted and had to stop several times to rest. When I finally got home, my dad was pissed because I had put over 1,000 miles on his car and used up all the gas. I ended up getting grounded for a month, but it was totally worth it. We kept in touch and I ended up driving back to see her a few more times. We dated long distance for about a year before we eventually broke up, but I'll never forget that first weekend together.